Why, I'm your Huckleberry. Hi everyone, it's Mark here again, Space Cowboy, and back with another video. I couldn't believe how well the first video did. I've never been on YouTube before. I was as nervous as hell, but with much encouragement from my mates, those in the gaming community, I went for it, and I'm so pleased that I did. A big shout out to Scott Sega Zombie. He was instrumental. He assisted with he did put together the thumbnail, he helped me with the intro, and he gave it that polish, and it worked. I was really struggling beforehand trying to work out how to do it on my PC. Martin Hobby Lodge was great at helping me in that aspect, but using an iPhone it just made it more sense to do it all within the Apple universe, so to speak. So I did that, and off to quite a reasonable start. Now, one thing I neglected to do, because I've been watching YouTube for a few years, and there's those two American guys who play video games and they always have a beer, and I'd forgotten to do that because I do enjoy a nice pale ale. And then when I saw a good friend of mine, ZX Tetley, just a couple of days ago with his cherry beer, I thought, yes, I'd forgotten that. So I raise a toast to everyone. Now this is a proper beer, a proper IPA in a proper mug. It's not fruity, it's not hazy, and it's a real IPA. Bit of Old Empire at 5.7% real beer. Well, I'm a cowboy. What am I meant to drink? And don't say whiskey. Never tried it. Probably not going to like it. Anyway, I said in the last video there'd be a pickups. I'm keen to do that, but it wouldn't make much sense to start a monthly pickups the first week of the month or 2 weeks in. I've got lots of stuff coming to me, so I'm going to wait until the start of August and do it then. So for this episode, I thought I would return to the Superdeluxe. Now, worry not, I'm not on commission, I'm not sponsored by Superdeluxe, but I've had quite a few comments about people saying how well they display, people wishing they had the same amount of room that I have. So I thought, why not just go through them one at a time, not spend a huge amount of time doing so, and then get into some gameplay. Because I'm conscious that I did sort of rubbish or poo-poo Radiant Silvergun, and yes, I need to give that a bit of a whirl. I'm also going to play some Espgaluda 2, particularly as I sort of teased that sort of double speed bullet mechanic. Okay. So I've got 6 games here, more probably on the way. I tell you what, I'd appreciate some comments below. I've never played a Castlevania game, and I see that there are not 1, not 2, but 3 Castlevania collections coming out in the Super Deluxe range. There's the Advanced Collection, which I assume were those games that were on the Game Boy Advance, the Dominus Collection, whatever that may be, and an Anniversary Collection. And as I said, I've never played a Castlevania, and they would display nice. Having a set of 3 of them on the shelf behind me, it's hard to pass up. So I'd like some comments if you're kind enough, just to let me know, are they worth getting, or is there one that's really stand out or whatever. Anyway, back to what I do have. I'll just start by showing you the nice Radiant Silvergun. As you can see, as I said before, premium quality. And one of the reasons I thought I would do this is to show you what extras come inside. I am planning a later episode because what I've realised is that I have a whole stack of audio CDs, most of which are still sealed. Now, the thing about these shoot 'em ups or shooters is they typically have a dance techno soundtrack to them, so I don't mind putting that in the car, or a bit later at night when I'm practicing my darts. You know, it's a bit like this will sound really daft, but bear with me because it does involve drinking beer, so don't laugh at it too much. But people often go to the gym and they'll have or they go jogging and they'll put their earbuds in and they'll listen to workout music. For me, that would be sort of techno dance music when I'm having my workout, which is throwing darts, having a beer. That's as close as I get to going to the gym. Anyway, back to whatever I was talking about. Radiant Silvergun. So there's the standard case, and then inside I've noticed that you got these little trading cards. They're quite neat and they're numbered. So obviously there's a collection to be had there, which I'm not going to fuss too much about. I had years of collecting Panini football stickers, so I don't need to be doing that again. So that's a little bit of documentation, but of course only particularly relevant if you can understand Japanese. I did actually, I should say this, believe it or not, I did inquire into learning Japanese, and in fact I worked with a colleague who was doing so on Duolingo. Apparently it takes 10 years to be able to speak Japanese. Yeah, Google Translate and just winging it, yeah, all the way. So now, what the hell is this? Oh, yes, I know it's in an acrylic standee, but I've not played the game enough to realise what they are. I mean, they look like sort of cats or something out of Minecraft. But anyway, but the highlight here, of course, is look at this. How nice is that? Obviously, a nod to the Saturn. I don't yet own it on the Saturn. I plan to at some point, but it's not a cheap game. And it's not one of my favourite shooters, though I'll get it at some point. But what I like about it, as you saw there, is it's got the chiptune arrangement and the original soundtrack. So there is something, well, obviously it's orchestral. So the music is just something else. So that's Radiant Silvergun. Now moving on, we've got Espgaluda 2. And this is a cave bullet hell. And again, we've got traded card number 11 here. I haven't picked these up in any particular order now I think about it. Now this is a proper bullet hell, this game. It is, yeah. If you like neon madness, it's exactly what you would want. And then again, look at this. I mean, it's just glorious. Glorious artwork, very stylish. The chiptune arrangement displays nice in the shelf. As you can see from the other video, I sort of have them at a 45 degree. I don't have enough to have, well, I could have them forward facing, but then they're awkward to get in and out of the shelf. So I think that 45 degree works. Next up we have Dodonpachi Resurrection. I think it's Defukatsu in the West. Oh yeah, look, card number 10 there. And this one, oh my, I was trying to do this in some kind of uniform. Oh, here we are. Let me get this again. This is just for anyone who's interested or curious about what do, and there's no acrylic standee with this, but I've got a pin badge. But yeah, again, it's for me, it's a game it's my favourite genre of games. They're not overly expensive, I don't find. They display nice. I've got space. I need to put something on the shelves to have some kind of identity and character, and I think that's what I was missing before. So when I used to collect games, anyone walking into my lounge would say, oh, you're into video games. Oh, that's pretty cool. I used to have a Mega Drive. I used to have a SNES or whatever. But there was no sort of identity. It was a mishmash. Whereas now, someone coming in would say, oh, they look quite cool. Oh, these seems to be the same sort of games, shoot 'em ups. So that's kind of my thing now. Next up is a game I've never played, Soulcrester. This is a slightly different release from Superdeluxe. Still quality, but unfortunately there's no chiptune CD. In fact, this was sealed until I wanted to record the video and had to unseal it, but it's not too bad. too bad in terms of the presentation's decent. It's just a shame I don't have the little chiptune CD. But I'm basically any game in the Super Deluxe range I'm interested in. If it's a shooter, it has to be. Now this, and then my next two games and final two games, outliers. But I mean, how can I not get this? On the Space Cowboy, it's Super Deluxe. It's got that alluring silver band at the top, and it is Tetris, and it's the first time I've ever played Tetris. I never played Tetris before. It is mesmerizing. I believe there is a similar kind of release with Space Invaders. Is it called Space Invaders Forever? Kind of neon, futuristic, dance techno tracks. You know where I'm going there. And also I've seen I want to say Breakout, the old Atari game. I've seen that reimagined, but it's horizontal. And again, it's in that same vein. It's sort of been stylish, add a polish. And yeah, so we'll give that, I don't know if I showed you that or not, but yeah, this being number 3. Oh, an early release it seems. Anyway, I'll give that a blast in a bit, and you'll see what I mean. Friends of mine have come around here and said, oh, Tetris, who's interested in Tetris? The two people who played this went out and bought the game immediately. And then finally, a game I fell in love with as soon as I saw the art style, and that of course is Cuphead. Now, this will make you laugh, I hope. You know how I was saying that I continually chop and change consoles for which I collect? I have owned this game so many times, and because I delete my progress and start from scratch, I am now doing it for about the 5th time. I can clear World 1, no drama at all, or Island 1. I'm partway through Island 2, but yeah, it's going to ramp up. And the reason I keep, well, my lad wanted to play it, so I bought it on Steam for my PC. Played it so far, got so far with it, then bought it on the Switch, then traded the Switch in and bought it on the PS4, then traded the PS4 in and got it on the Switch again, but made a mistake and ordered the PS4 version, and prior to that I was sent the wrong version, so I think I've bought and sold this game about 6 times. But anyway, as I've said, no more trading in. So here we get this quite cool artwork, lots of extras with this, audio CDs, bonus content, little posters. I tell you what you can get. I mean, not only is the art style somewhat iconic, the music is as well. It's a proper swing jazz band, and you can buy, I mean, you can buy the audio CD, or you can certainly download it, but you can actually buy vinyl. I mean, they're expensive as hell, but they're cool as anything. So just a very polished game. And again, I mean, there's little postcards in here. I won't get it all out. And yes, a little trading card to finish up. So that's the Super Deluxe range. As I say, I'm curious, very curious about collecting the various Castlevania games. I've already got my name down for Eartheon. So yes, I'll end up with 2 shelves, if not 3, of Super Deluxe. Anyway, I've been talking long enough now. Let's show you some gameplay. Well guys, here we are. Time for some Radiant Silvergun, a game I've not been overly, well, I wouldn't say I'm unimpressed with it. I think it's a very impressive game, and the music score is something else. I just find it very difficult, and it's not a traditional shoot 'em up, because there's so many different shot types. It's more strategic than a lot of games in this genre. In fact, the same could be said to its sort of spiritual successor, Ikaruga. Again, a great game, but hard to master. I tell you what it is. In essence, this game's a piece of art. This game is a piece of art, and I've heard it said with Ikaruga, if you can master the chain mechanic, that is switching polarities, you really do get into the game, and it's something else. But I think it's the same for this. There's obviously some skill involved in knowing what shot types to use. I tend to use this. My default is this sort of typical forward-facing shot, sort of Dodon Patchy style. I can sort of cheese it a bit with this homing. I've got the sword there. Yeah, quite straightforward there. But see, this is where things start to get a bit more tricky, because you can't. I tell you what you can't do. I realise you can't reasonably rely on one certain shot type to take care of everything. So it's, and what I'm trying to do is to keep the sword handy, to whip it out and sort stuff out. But whip it out and sort stuff out. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. What did that? Oh dear, I thought I was going to get through that. That'd have been, if I'd have got through that, that'd have been a bit more impressive. It's undeniably a great game. There's just a lot more to it than a traditional shooter, and for that it requires an investment of time. Yeah, I want to get to the. Oh, dear me! I thought I could whack them with a sword, but maybe not. See, what I want to do here is try and dissect it. Oh, I'm trying. Oh my God! Am I really this bad at this game? Clearly. I'm yet to master the art of playing whilst talking. I guess I could cheat and, like, I don't know, give voiceover commentary at the end, but no, we've got to do it live. Oh, hang on. Right. That feels like a marginal win there. Oh, what's that? Well, do you know what that? Oh, yeah. Dear me. Oh. Yeah, I was so let's turn it down a bit. I was so excited that I managed to charge that sword up somehow, and then destroyed half, its left wing or whatever, and then it got me. Anyway, a great game, a piece of art. It's to be admired, but it does need some time put into it to get the most out of it. Let's move on to a simple bullet hell. Oh, the music is epic. I love it. No idea who it would be, I just picked that one. Well, I've evidently got the picture zoomed out. Oh yeah. I've got to try to remember in this one to avoid the blue, pick up the green. The green charges the shield. Oh, hang on, that's a bit of an early. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm meant to be good at these. What's going on? Oh, this is trouble. I'm so out of practice. Right, here we go. So activate the shield. The bullets go purple. I think they went purple. They're travelling at half speed. Now I'm going to exhaust them, and now, yep, now they're going double speed red. Hey, get in there! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Back to normal speed. Oh no! Oh, hang on. Don't. That metallic voice always sounds, I feel like it always says, please don't die. I'm trying not to. Maybe saying please die, I don't know. Oh, that's it. Oh, no, it doesn't like me doing. I can usually do this first level. I can usually do the first couple of levels okay, and then things ramp up on the third. We'll go again. I mean, you saw there that was just a quick blast, quick example there of you can slow the bullets at half speed, but if you abuse the mechanic, they'll turn red and go at double. So blue is normal speed, purple is half speed, and heaven help you if you aggravate it and it goes to red. Dear me. I mean, this is a particularly hard shmup, even by cave standards. Oh, I was trying to use my shield. Oh, I got none. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, I want to get him out of the way. Oh, I want to trigger. I want to trigger double speed again. Oh dear. I do love this game. I'm usually a lot better at this, but I've not played it in a fair while. I don't know if you can hear the music. You've got a nice sort of laid back, chilled dance track. Oh, here we go, red. I've obviously kept that shield up too long. Yeah, that's fine. We can. Yes. I can't get underneath him. I can't. There. Oh, that's the problem. In Dodon Patchy, there's no collision. You can actually go over the top of them. But anyway, this is about as good as a good example of a bullet hell modern neon one as I can share, and I just love it. Maybe I'm a masochist. Anyway, that's it for this video. Space Cowboy signing off. Take care.